Good morning, Wellness Way Culture. Dr. Jeremy Maxwell here, and we are excited to kind of be back on the live circuit, bringing you some of the best content that is available. So just wanted to bring you guys kind of up to speed as to where we're at and what we would like to be bringing you this first quarter of 2019. And we are going to be very intentional about the content that we bring. So coming April 11th, we are bringing Dr. Jason Nobles from the Green Bay office to come down and do the Wellness Way approach to weight loss. And so if we can make technology work as usual, we plan to have him on here shortly and invite him, but want to give you guys a heads up just a little bit again about that content. So to kind of get us started off today, and as you hear us often say, obviously we think differently when it comes to health and how we look at labs and stuff. So good morning, Pete. Thanks for joining us. I know Dr. Flynn recently put out some content about this very topic, and so it may be a little redundant, but we're going to continue to keep pushing this same message until more and more people get it and understand that we think differently and apply this information differently. But when it comes to exercise, when it comes to good sleep, and when it comes to organic nutrition, you guys, I think some of you are starting to realize that's not enough. Just doing those things doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get great results, and it doesn't necessarily mean your physiology is going to be, performing at the level that you wish it would, especially if you're not doing anything to get testing done to see where you stand. So I know when it comes to weight loss, I can pretty much tell most of you how you're thinking, because we've been conditioned over our lifetime to basically view weight loss in a certain way, and that is just if we follow a certain diet, we should be able to help our metabolism. We should be able to lose weight, but then it always comes down to, can we maintain it? Is our mindset right to, to sustain that for a lifetime and create more of a lifestyle than just kind of on and off these things. So, so that's kind of the direction we're going to be going. I'm going to try to get Dr. Jason on here in just a little bit. But each week we're going to have basically a topic. So next week we're going to hit up a little bit on exercise specific. We should be doing a live video from Anytime Fitness. And in addition to that, each week we're going to be kind of doing some supplement spotlights, things that you guys can just be taking and have use to physical performance, whether you've been tested or not. There's just some things that every one of us are going to benefit from when it comes to these supplements. So we just want to help you guys navigate that a little bit better. So Clarice and I and some others have spent a lot of time just getting ready for this quarter to put out some great content for you guys. So I'm going to see if we can invite Dr. Jason here.
Is he on?
He is not on. I need him to be on in order to invite him. Why can't I X out of that? I don't see if he's on yet.
Yep, you just gotta wait till he's on.
All right. I see 4 people on watching, which is great. So we're waiting for Dr. Jason to get on. I know he was in a meeting this morning, and if need be, I may stop and start again. So I can invite. I should have Pete come on. We could talk golf. All right. Let's see. While we're waiting, what else should I inform our viewers about what's coming up? Anything?
Despite any snow or ice, we are still open.
Yes, despite any snow or ice, we're still open. Rain, sleet, or snow, we're going to fight our way to be here for you guys. And thanks to my lovely neighbor in Fayette who dug us out. Had a massive amount of snow in my driveway. So, let me see if he popped on here yet. Nope, just you and Pete.
Tell him the Anytime Fitness influencer we're doing the 31st.
Yes, we're still working out the details, but January 31st will be our next MFLAM talk, and that will be in conjunction with Anytime Fitness. So that will be, oh, it's the new Century 21 building. Do you remember the name of it off the top of your head? We'll find out, but it's a sweet facility. It's going to be a great opportunity. Join in efforts with them. Iron Gate. Yep, right there on Providence, right by Waffle House and Stony Creek Hotel. So that's where we'll be.
Jason's on.
All right, Mr. Jason, we are going to add you in. And it's adding.
Here I am.
Yeah. Awesome. Very
Finally
cool.
found you.
Hey, no problem.
Let me see if I
So,
can flip this
just-
over the other way. Am I upside down? Oh, wait, can't do that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just to let everybody know, this is Dr. Jason Nobles.
Hello, everyone.
In Green Bay, and we are bringing him down April 11th to share his wealth of knowledge in regards to weight loss. So, as I sent you some information before, obviously, we're always teaching our clients and the culture within the Wellness Way how we think differently.
Exactly.
So, when it comes to weight loss, maybe are people really asking the right questions? Are they looking in the right direction? Is their mindset, in the right place? And what are you going to be bringing when you come down that's going to alter that and get them maybe on a completely different path to really be successful in that field?
I think the biggest bad thing about it, to be honest, is the name weight loss.
Right.
But that's where I'm going to be coming with my story, essentially, because when we talk about eating differently, when we talk about exercising differently and trying not to stress out, those things really just cover one thing, and that's lifestyle. So there are so many different things. Even when I changed all those things, and everybody recognizes the word plateau, we always hit them when we're in these journeys to lose weight, and really what we want to be doing is getting healthy. So from the weight loss aspect, the question is usually always wrong. It's what can I do to lose weight? And it usually comes down to eating less, exercising more, maybe not, eating the fast food, maybe switching over to crazy things like vegetables. Crazy enough to just try some kale today. But that's the biggest thing is we hit these roadblocks that we don't really understand because we've never been taught this way. So when we come to why are we making all these changes and we've lost 1 pound where the person next to me lost 25. So it really comes down to each person is really individualized on a biomolecular adaptable level. And until they understand where their body is and what's standing in their way, then they're not going to get the results that they're putting in the super enormously big, large effort for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's, one of the big, you said the word adapt. And that's, we hit that up a lot here with our clients is just trying to get them out of that mindset of, is my condition better versus, hey, is your physiology moving in a way that's going to help you adapt the way you want it to under situations. And I think that's, like you said before, that thinking's been wrong. The questions that people are asking are wrong because they're more concerned about what the scale says versus what the physiology and the function say.
Right. Yep. And that's the number one thing. We're going to have some fun while we're there. But the scale doesn't tell you anything besides, and I always love this joke, is how attractive you are to the planet Earth. That's it. It has no single measurement of health whatsoever, but people use it as a guide when they're losing weight to determine if they're getting healthier or not. And it's just not the way it works.
Yeah, I mean, because I think you'll agree, and I know I've seen it. How many skinny people that look like they're in shape are completely dysfunctional hormonally, sugar regulation wise, all those things. Just even like some training we did this morning.
Yep.
I mean, it was eye-opening.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot. There's no way to tell how healthy someone is or what direction their body is moving by looking at them from the outside. It's not how it works. So you can look at somebody in the gym that's completely six-pack, ripped, shredded, big muscles and all this stuff, and on the inside they can be sick as a dog. So as soon as they stop putting in all that effort, their body's just going to crash, or it's going to crash before then.
For sure. So before we, get off today, is there any last words you want to share with us? Because I know, again, for our audience that's watching, I'm going to plan on bringing you back in February. We'll have you back in March. And again, intentionally, each month, we're just going to be hitting on topics of exercise, nutrition, sleep. How does that look in regard to testing? I know particularly in the month of February, we're going to be kind of looking into the cardiometabolic panel.
Yep.
Things that, a lot of times people don't always associate with weight loss, and how adrenal function and hormones and even food allergies, all that plays a role in this. So as we move forward, what are some, one tip or something you'd want to share with our audience?
Before really you even start going into wanting to, I'm going to join the gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to do whatever it takes to lose weight, you have to know what your body needs specifically. For example, when I cut out sugar and all this stuff, and I was a massive sugar addict. You get to see some fun pictures when I'm down there. But it didn't just change my blood sugars, it had effects everywhere else in my body as well. So the goal really is to figure out what that person is struggling with, because two people, twin brother and sister, twin brothers, twin whatever, can be sitting right next to each other and have completely different physiology, and their needs to get healthier and start letting their body start dumping excess stuff it doesn't need are greatly going to be different. So we look at our approach from where is their body specifically, and we have to figure out what their body is doing in order to help their body get healthy before it can even lose weight. So that's the big thing.
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you getting on today. I know you got a tight schedule. I'm going to let you go, and then we're going to get to a little bit of our followers here today and get on comments. So look forward to having you back here in February. Appreciate you getting on today.
Awesome. Can't wait for April, because I already got my, I'm waiting for the Cardinals tickets to go on sale so I can, book that little jaunt over to Busch Stadium. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, it'll be a good opportunity.
All right, thanks, Zach.
Yep. All right, let's run through these questions here. Do I have to, I don't know if I hit that, will I cut him out? Or I don't want to turn the whole video off.
Tell him to leave.
All right, you can just leave, I think, maybe.
I can't. It's my phone. It's got to come with me. But if there's any questions, I can just hang out with you for a little bit.
All right, let's take a look here. So, Pete said, just like his swing, he's a little late. No, that's funny.
Thanks, Pete.
David, thanks for getting on there. Heather, good to see you. Eric Urban, good morning. Inflammation, yes, David, you're right. We'll be hitting up on how inflammation definitely affects weight loss and performance. I mean, those are obviously every month you can guarantee Wellness Way offices across the nation talking about that topic. So inflammation interrupts weight loss in regard to your metabolic processes, your hormones, you name it. The big saboteur of just performance in general. So that'll definitely be on our agenda moving forward in April, April 11th as well. So, anyways, I just appreciate you guys always getting on, watching. Look forward to getting back on here later this week. Spotlight in regard to that, how that's so critical. Get processed proper nutrient. Talk to you guys later. Thanks again, Jason.
You're a bet. See you guys soon.